Hey guys, how y'all doing? Gotta adjust my camera, sorry. Okay guys, how y'all doing? It's Cubanbeauty. It's good to see y'all today. I just kind of wanted to have a little chit-chat story time with y'all today. Alright guys, I don't know how to break this down easily. I'm 40 years old, as you all well know. I will be 41 next Saturday. I was born April 28th, 1977. To a mom who is Czechoslovakian and Mexican, and to a dad who's full-blooded Cuban. My mom lives in Texas. My dad is deceased. I have two older brothers, one in which I speak to constantly, and one in which I don't speak to at all. And here's my puppy. He wants to say hi. Say hi, Jackson. Okay, let me get the camera. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Jackson, come here. This is my doggy boy, guys. Jackson, come here. Come see Mama. Come here. Jackson. Say hi, baby. Hi. Come here. Quit running. Oh, sorry. He's running around. Jackson, come here. Bye. Come here. Hey, will you settle down? Bye. And hello, Barkley. Here comes the brother. Hi, Barkley. Barkley, come see Mom. Barkley. Barkley. Come see Mom. Barkley. Look at Mom. There's my baby. Where's my baby? Look at Mama. Barkley. Barkley. Okay. Yeah, that went over about as well as I expected. My dogs are both extremely stubborn. They're Shelties. What do you expect? Still adjusting the camera. Sorry, guys. Alright, guys, let's get back to the story time. Okay, before that one, right. Hi, baby. As I said, my father is deceased. I have two older brothers. I speak to my oldest brother. The one in the middle, I don't speak to at all. Why, I couldn't tell you. I mean, I honestly have no clue. That's on his conscience for him to know, and maybe one day he'll wake up and figure out what the problem is. I don't know what it is. He does, and it is what it is. Does it make me sad? It breaks my heart, but that's okay. I can live with it. It's okay. Alright, guys. I told y'all that my channel was going to be about beauty, health, and lifestyle. Well, I'm going to talk to you about health today. Okay. As y'all know, I'm 40 years old. I guess a little backstory on me is I had 2 heart surgeries and a massive stroke and a hysterectomy all before the age of 40. However, I had the 2 heart surgeries and the stroke all before I was even 30 years old. Yeah, pretty sad, isn't it? I have what you call a St. Jude's valve. It's a metallic valve that's in my chest, in my heart, that I can hear ticking all the time. Does it bother me? No. At first it did. It drove me nuts. Now I really could not care less. It doesn't bother me at all. As for the stroke, okay, because I have that metallic valve, I'm on a blood thinner called warfarin. Coumadin is its trade name. Warfarin is the substitute name. Her generic name. I was not that I wasn't taking it so much. It's more that I was not compliant with my dietary restrictions as I should have been. And I wasn't able to afford my Coumadin back then as well as I should have. So because of that, I had to quit taking it and had to slack off a bit, and in turn ended up having a stroke. But it's okay. I was paralyzed on my entire left side. However, I took enough physical therapy and occupational therapy and speech therapy that they were able to bring me back to what I am now. I still have residuals, and occasionally when you watch my videos, you will see my left hand kind of clamp up. I'm sorry. It just does that. It's part of the stroke. Sometimes I'll shoot the peace sign. Unless I'm at the end of the video, the peace sign is just my hand doing that because, again, it's residual from the stroke. Not because I just want to say peace, y'all, the whole time. No offense, I do. Peace, love, y'all. Peace, love, harmony, whatever you want to call it. Okay. My first heart surgery was in 1988. I was 11 years old. My birthday was in April. I had surgery June the 8th of 1988. And I spent my summer... Well, first off, I had the surgery in the beginning of the summer. And I spent the remainder of my summer with my brother in Houston, Texas, where I had my surgery at Texas Children's Hospital. Rock on, Texas Children. I love that hospital. I basically spent my summer behind closed doors. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't go out. Couldn't play with my friends. And I had friends at my brother's house little kids that lived next door and stuff, but I couldn't hang out with people. It's not that I wasn't allowed to. The doctors didn't want me around anybody because I still had a low immune system because I just had surgery. And back in the 80s, they didn't just give you surgery and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, off you go, you leave. Like nowadays, you have surgery and you're gone. You're hardly in the hospital. But back then, they kept you for a while. Then, excuse me, thirsty guys, don't remember. And then, my second surgery, as I said, was in 2005. April 25th, 2005 was my second heart surgery, and God willing, I pray to God every single day that it will be my last. And I had it 3 days before my 29th birthday. Is that right? Yeah. 3 days before my 29th birthday, my doctor asked me, what do you want for your birthday? He had come into the OR before the surgery, after I had already been prepped and moved into the operating suite. He says, I hear your birthday's in a couple of days. I said, it is. It's in 3 days. He says, what do you want for your birthday? And I said, to live. I want to be able to see my 29th birthday. That's all I want, to see my 29th birthday, please. Sure enough, he did it. I did see my 29th birthday, and heck, next Saturday I'm going to be seeing my 41st. I was in the hospital for maybe a week after surgery. I don't remember. And my dad came to see me after the surgery. And Mother's Day was, what is it, the first Sunday in April, I think, or the second Sunday in April? May, I'm sorry. I don't know. Anyway, my dad came to see me, and he left the Saturday before Mother's Day. Mother's Day was the following day, and he died on Mother's Day that following day. So, yeah, Mother's Day is coming up, but I really could care less. I'm a mom. I call my mom and wish her a happy Mother's Day. I call my mother-in-law. I mean, I call everybody I know and wish them happy Mother's Days, but Mother's Day for me is just not a good day. I just don't like that day. I'm sorry. It's an emotional day for me. Just talking about it makes me very emotional. I'm sorry. But anyway, the next surgery. Let's talk some more about surgeries since we're talking about health now. Ladies, if you have a lot of cramping, and this is guided toward women, or men if you're watching for your wives, if you're having a lot of cramping and you're hurting a lot, and it's unusual pain as far as it's not getting any better, go see your doctor. Talk to them. They can help you. I slacked off. I wouldn't see my doctor. I figured, oh no, it's no big thing. I'm a nurse. I know it all. Well, you know what? Being a nurse and knowing it all are two completely different things. I know nothing. I went to the doctor. My doctor did what's called a CBC, a complete blood culture. Complete blood count, not culture. She checked my blood, and it come to find out I was anemic. I was severely anemic because I was bleeding continuously without stopping, and because of it, I had uterine fibroids. And it's not necessarily cancer. It can be cancerous, but in my case, it was not. They were benign. My point that I'm trying to make is you don't have to be in pain. There's a way to take care of this stuff. And in my case, it turned out to be a hysterectomy after 2 pints of emergency blood transfusion. I had to have my uterus taken out. So I can't have children. That's absolutely impossible now. Which is fine. I have one son that I love with all my heart. He's the greatest kid in the world. I wouldn't trade him for all the money in the world. Sorry guys, I got to mess it up. Another thing is my neck. I told you all about that yesterday. Jackson, hush. I had a pinched nerve in my neck. I don't know how it happened. I just ended up with a pinched nerve in my neck. Boys, hush. And, I'm sorry, the dog's going crazy. Hush. Jack Barkley. And, I went to see my doctor. He sent me to go have an MRI. I had the MRI, and they determined that I needed to see a neurosurgeon. So I went and saw a neurosurgeon. Okay. So I go to the neurosurgeon, and I must admit, the guy is amazing. I'd recommend him to anybody. He was awesome. He did my neck surgery, and he fused my vertebrae in my neck from my C2 through my C6. It was only supposed to be the C3, 4, and 5. But when he got in there was more damage than he had thought. So, okay, he fixed it. No big deal. Okay. Had surgery. I was in the hospital for a few days. I was recovering. Things were going great, or so I thought. Well, when I got home, I'd noticed that my neck started getting like this bulbous look, like people that have goiters that have really large necks. Not on purpose, it's just that their throats get really big because their thyroid growth's that goiter. Well, that's what I look like, only I look like a bullfrog. I swear, I could have walked around, ribbit, ribbit. Somebody kissed me thinking I'd turned into a prince. I don't know. Anyway, I told my husband, because he was home with me the whole month of November. Because I had surgery in 2015 and he was with me the whole time. Thank God for a wonderful man. And I kept telling him, I said, I can't swallow. I'm having difficulty swallowing. So here I am, knowing I'm a nurse, I'm crushing pills and putting my pills in applesauce. Yuck. Don't do it. If you're watching this and you have geriatric parents, don't put their crushed pills in applesauce. Please do them a favor. Don't do it. It sucks. It tastes horrible. Find another way. There are alternatives to that. You can ask the doctor to give them liquid forms of medication. I'm not saying that that tastes any better, but it's better than crushing it and putting in applesauce, okay? Trust me. I know what I'm saying. I speak from experience. So anyway, so a couple nights go by, I guess, and I was laying in bed one night, and I had to prop myself up a good 90 degrees. And I woke up about 3 or 4 in the morning. I don't remember what time it was, and I woke up my husband, and I said, I can't breathe. I'm having trouble breathing. But obviously I could breathe because I was speaking, but I was having difficulty catching my breath. And so he took me to the hospital, to the emergency room, and we found out why. Because I take the blood thinner that I told you about, Coumadin, this crazy medication, but I can't take anything else right now because nothing else is approved for me to take. I had a blood clot that went from the front of my neck, and I'll turn to my side, to the front, I'm sorry, from up here, underneath my chin, to the front of my spine. So think about how much room that is. That's quite a bit of room, at least a couple inches worth, okay? So that's why I had the little scar down here that y'all see that I'm always trying to cover up with makeup. Because they had to go in and put a drain in there called a Jackson Pratt drain, JP drain. It's got a little balloon. And I had to have that in my neck, and I think I was in the hospital for a week with that. So yeah. But I can honestly say that now I'm going to be 41 and I haven't had any surgeries between 2015 and now. I know hospital stays. So please, God, let's keep it that way. I don't know. I just want to have a little story time with y'all and give y'all a little bit of my backstory because I thought maybe, you know, y'all would like to know a little bit more about me. Come on, guys. Let's get this to 25 subscribers. Please, let's do it. My goal is for 30, but I'm going for small, so let's go for 25 subscribers. Love y'all. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Talk to y'all later. Bye.